Diet Coke, drank too much of it. And basically, when I'm at home, I'm writing, and MSNBC is on in the background, and that's my day. Well, I learned that Donald Trump spent his days as president watching cable news and drinking Diet Coke. I am Donald Trump.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
We get the same hustle, though I don't have access to the nuclear codes.
Yeah.
No, right?
We have them.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have them.
Tabernacle has the codes.
Since we are in church, I thought I'd bring up the fact that, well, here's this thing I think will happen this month. Someone says to their friend, they go, "Why are you so sad?" And they go, friend says, "I'm sad about Jesus dying." And he's like, "Oh, no, Jesus came back to life. Did you hear?" "Oh, really? I gotcha, April Fools." Because Easter this year is on April Fool's Day.
Is it real?
It is. I think that's hilarious.
And there's a nor'easter.
And a nor'easter.
What did you say? A nor'easter.
The storm.
Fourth one.
A cyclone. And the
Now, stop talking, because I'm talking.
yeah, that's very important.
You got
Excuse me.
shut the fuck up.
Whoa! Now wait a second.
Anyway, so I used to work in politics officially, and the Bible is like, people are always like, John 25:64 or whatever says X. So I thought, I need to read the Bible. So I started reading the Bible, and it was a verse, I had no idea what was going on. It was like 10 Commandments, and I got to the point, "Thou shalt not eat moles." Fuck, I just went to Costco and got the jumbo pack. Why didn't I know that before? Damn, they were so cheap, those moles. And I had such a good recipe. And you look at the Bible, and people always cherry pick this, that, and the other. There's a lot of incest in the Bible. A lot of fucking incest.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's like a lot. His daughter's like, "Hey."
Why are you cheering? What the fuck?
He likes incest. His sister is hot. But Lot's daughter's like, "Hey, let's get Dad drunk and get pregnant." Is that really what we want to be promoting?
No, I don't think.
I'm guessing no, but that's just me. But consenting gay adults can't get married. And while we're on the subject of that kind of thing, I feel like I should bring up my dating history, which I feel like I shouldn't, but I will. I see the thing is, I don't always attract romantic love. I sometimes attract stalkers and crazy people. I met a guy at Ward's, and he was interesting, so I gave him my phone number. And 2 days later, I had 45 texts. One of them was a dick pic. And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Just stop." He goes, "I'm sorry, I was drunk and lonely and I didn't know I had the right number." You didn't know you had... This is true. This is a true story. I'm like, "You didn't know you had the right number, so you sent a picture of a penis?" I envisioned some woman at Publix, she's older, and she's like, "Let me check to make sure my Liz, like, that just seems so messed up. Oh, and I forgot to mention this last night, but like, I wrote back, I'm like, "No worries," but he actually texted me like 3 weeks ago, "I still love you."
Aww.
You met me once at Ward's. We didn't like have sex or something. And you think, oh, that's just one guy who you made crazy. In college, a guy asked me out, and I said yes, and then for whatever reason I canceled. And no, I think I was involved in student government, I was real busy, and we never ended up dating. And like a year later, I was at, they don't have Publix on Long Island. So I was at like the grocery store. I'm in the pet food aisle. I remember this really well because I'm looking at pet food. I have a cat. Yes, I'm a crazy cat lady. Fuck you all. One cat. But anyway, I'm like looking at cat food. I hear, "Bitch!" And I'm like, it's like, well, I am a bitch, but I don't think I'm being bitchy right now. Meow Mix is a perfectly acceptable kind of cat food. He goes, I'm like, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Yeah, I asked you out and you never went out with me, and I've been in therapy ever since."
Oh.
I was like, dude, you totally touched a bullet there. You never went out with me. Imagine how fucked up you'd be had.
Wow.
He's in the psych unit.
I was like, this is crazy. And then in the same time period when I was in college, this is why I'm bad at dating. I don't have any romantic bones in my body at all.
Oh.
I went out with this guy. It's a great date. It was New York City. We went up to the top of the Empire State Building.
Oh.
First time in my life. I grew up in New York. Never went there.
Hey, no.
And we're walking the street. There's some snow falling like a flurry. Have you all seen Lady and the Tramp? You've seen it. There's that scene with the dogs. We had that kind of scene with fondue, and where the lights are down low, and there's little jazz playing in the background. And I reached in and I said, "What are your thoughts about abortion?" Because that is such a romantic thing to talk about on your first date. And my brain heard, "Oh, it's a woman's choice, and she should, And that's not actually what he said. And we're walking down East Village, and my brain is like recalculating because I realized that what I heard is not what he said. And what he said was it should be illegal, and that a woman should have to have her boyfriend or husband's legal permission. And once my brain recognized what he actually said, the date went downhill. He goes, "You hate me now?" I'm like, "No, I don't hate you. But I'm not going to sleep with you," is what I'm thinking. I'm like, fuck that. And, right? I'm like, well, I'm not going to get pregnant by you tonight, then have you put. And that brings me to another topic. I'm straight. I know I have really short hair. So people think I'm gay. And my mom, I grew up partly in New York and partly in San Francisco. And my mom always wanted, all of her, see, I grew up before being gay was cool and accepted. And so I grew up and a lot of her friends were like, "Oh yeah, my son came out." I'm like, "Oh, good for you, we held a party, this is San Francisco." And she always wanted to be that person. Like, "Oh, how about Alison?" "Oh, she's still straight." "Sorry, Anne, maybe next week." We were driving down the street one day, I was driving, and she said to me, "Alison, Angelina Jolie is so much more sensual than Jennifer Aniston." I'm like, all right. Because every year she comes up with this, "Alison, it's okay if you're gay." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice, but I'm not. Sorry." But she so desperately wants to be the cool, accepting mother of a lesbian daughter. She so wants that. I'm like, "Can't you just be accepting of the straight daughter? Like, really?"
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she's gay, I don't know. So we're driving to the road, and she's like, "No, really, Angelina Jolie is so hot, much hotter than," I'm like, "Okay, stop talking." So I had to say things, and I know every woman, there's not many, there's only I think one, but we all like to have this conversation with moms. So I said, "Okay, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, I'm going to drive us into traffic, and I'm going to suck every dick that I see."
What?
I don't like it. Stop talking. And since I'm going to go with, I have a few more minutes, because I feel like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. But, I'm
I
gonna,
think you
You
do.
got all
you
night
do.
set up.
but I have to tell you about my cat's penis. If we're already talking about penises, I might as well go there, right? Oh, P.S. Someone told me that this is the height of, good things. Everyone knows Jerry Seinfeld, but no one walks up to him at Publix and tells his jokes back to him. But people do that to me with this joke. This bit, I should say. I had a cat, and his
Oh
name...
no! I gotta go.
Are you leaving because it's so bad, or because you're going to...
No, the penis, the cat joke. I can't do it.
You
Sorry.
hate it?
Whoa, it's heavy.
She hates it.
Sorry, but it's a hilarious story. I just can't do it.
I'm already there, but do you mind if I tell
No, it's too late now.
Too late now. I had a cat. His name was Cheddar
Do it now.
Jameson.
Where are you going?
Do it live! We'll do it live!
Cheddar,
Cheddar Jameson.
Cheddar Jameson.
And his penis was having an issue. And
Alright.
the vet said, "You've got to fix it yourself."
I mean,
And I said, what does that entail? He goes, "You got to massage it until it expresses itself."
oh.
To which I'm envisioning, hello,
Hello.
jazz hands. I'm just penis.
Jazz hands.
So that's not how it actually went down. He's very small. He's a kitten. He's a very small guy. And so I did that, and the next day I came home from where I was working, and there was a line of cats around the block. He had a little fedora on. They were flipping in bags of catnip. And I said, Cheddar, that hand job was just for you. Just for you. Now, I've got to tell you that if you're bored on a Friday night, you just brought your boyfriend, maybe you want to give your cat a hand job. I don't know what your lives are like, maybe you do that all the time. It was new for me, and it was strange.
Yay.
And that's my show.
Yay, Alison Chadwick, everybody!
And I'd like to point out that the microphone is in my vagina the whole night.
Yay.
Alison Chadwick.
Yes.
Cheddar.